안녕하세요. 제이입니다. What's Up Korea 채널에 오신 걸 환영합니다. 어, Hello, this is Jay. Welcome to my channel, What's Up Korea. I opened this channel to inform you guys the latest Korean news and culture. If you are interested in Korean culture, please visit my channel often. So let's start my first Watch of Korea. Let me introduce myself briefly. I've lived in Korea for over 20 years. That means I'm a Korean. This was me inside the luggage here. I'm kind of a brat. So I will tell you more about me gradually if I have a chance on this channel. Let's move on to next page. So what keyword Korean searched most last week? Let's take a look. First one is Apple Pay. Finally available in Korea. Apple Pay, as you know, a global payment service operated by Apple, is finally expected to be introduced in Korea at the end of this year. In Korea, a quarter of Koreans use an iPhone, and I'm also an iPhone user. So it's really nice to have Apple Pay now. So it is a little bit inconvenient to bring your credit card when you go out for walk. So if we have Apple Pay in Korea, all I need is an Apple Watch when I go out for walk. That's a very good news for me. Next is Extraordinary Attorney Woo. It's drama, K-drama. This drama ranked 10th in the United States the day before, but is making a sensation by rising to 6th place in one day in the United States. In most Asian countries already it topped the top 10, but now even in the United States it topped the top 10. So it can be said that this program is gaining popularity all over the world. I think the secret of Woo Young-woo's popularity lies in raising the issue of discrimination and hatred that we encounter on a daily basis against disabled persons such as autism and also sexual minorities such as female representative of large role forms. In addition to that, main actress Park Eun-bin's sincere acting and its unconventional story development are added, I think. I haven't seen them all, but I think it's because the trial is something that happens between people, and Woo Young-woo is a lawyer who pays attention to the warm sensibility of human beyond the law. It's more convincing because she's the one in social minority. I love this kind of drama. Next time I'll take the time to introduce the drama that I fell in love so far. So later on. Third is Nancy Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi's meeting with the president failed during her visit to Korea. Chairman of the House of Representatives Nancy Pelosi arrived at the U.S. military base in Osan in Korea on the night of the 3rd August. But, however, there was no greeting from our side. That's a pity, I think. And there was no schedule for a meeting with President Yoon Suk-yeol. And it turned out that President Yoon Suk-yeol was on vacation and watched the play at the same time. I don't know, but President Yoon emphasized allies with America a lot during the presidential election at the early of this year. And he sent no one for greeting her? That's nonsense, I think. I don't understand at all. She's politically third-ranking person in the United States. But politics is actually a sensitive issue and unanswered question, so I'll stop here. So let's move on to next. Number 4 is flood in heavy rain in Korea. Water bomb in Seoul. Shorter time, more rain. Lack of heavy rain fell in the central region centered on the metropolitan area for the first time in 80 years. In 80 years, causing flooding and casualties. Over 400 millimeter of rain fell in Seoul overnight. Major roads were also closed, and the total number of casualties was 7 deaths, 6 missing, and 9 injured. This number is getting bigger and bigger at this time. Climate change due to environmental pollution seems to be becoming a reality already, I think. Not only in Korea you can see, but also in the United States and London also. Heavy rains and floods are occurring all over the world. I know what not to do, but it's actually difficult to put into practice, such as reduce the use of single-use items, walk instead of using car, reduce the use of air conditioning, etc. It's hard to adjust. But what are you practicing for arts? How about investing in a hydrogen company? If you have a good practice, please share to me. So number 5 is Girls' Generation. Girls' Generation come back with a new song. Girls' Generation made a comeback as a whole. It's been 5 years since the release of their last album. This 7th album was released and it is now taking the tops on the global chart. The title song is Forever One. Girls' Generation debuted when I was in college. They were so popular that everyone really liked them. I think you guys may not know them because at the time, well, they are senior group of aespa and Blackpink, etc. But at the time, K-pop was not popular as it is now. It was popular only in Japan and Southeast Asia. They stopped promoting new album as they got older, but looking them again closely, they are still beautiful, and it reminds me of my old college days. I feel good. I hope they are having fun times with their old friends and their fans. So let's move on to the next page. This is hot videos on YouTube in Korea. First, at Girls' Generation's new music video, 60 million view. It continues to rise at this time. And new high-teen girl group New Jeans, here, you can see here. New Jeans debut stage 2 million view. They belong to Hive, where BTS belongs to. New jeans means that jean is an item that has been loved by people of all ages, regardless of age. That's the meaning of the group name. Also means new jeans, sells to become an icon of times. And the third one is Benny Blanco, new music video Bad Decision. It is about his day on BTS concert. I watched it, but actually BTS doesn't come out though. So if you have interested, you can try. Next is K-drama Big Mouth. Girls' Generation's Yuna is the main actress in this drama. The story of a living lawyer with a win rate of 10% who gets caught up in a murder case he accidentally takes on and discovers the true face of the privileged class stained with a huge conspiracy. So next one is Jungkook's camping vlog. I think no further explanation needed. You know better than me, right? He's unrealistically handsome, The last one is Korean comedy channel Showbox. It is very hilarious. I really enjoyed it. But it does not provide English subtitle. Maybe I suggest to work on. So this is it for hot videos. This is YouTube music rankings. First one is Love Dive. Second, Sneakers from Itchy. And third, illusion from aespa. And fourth, attention from Eugene's. Just I told you before. And fifth, girls from aespa. And sixth, I Ain't Worried from One Republic. It's the OST music for Top Gun Mavericks. And Hot Boy from New Jeans. And eighth, Tomboy from Idol. Ninth, in Korean, 그때 그 순간 그대로. At the time, at that moment, as it is. It's from GSB, WSB Wannabe. It's it's like a girl group from other girl groups. They made it for temporarily, so it's a good song. I liked it. And the 10th is Peerless, the Seraphim. Yes, Peerless. This is the YouTube music rankings. So today I told you about YouTube music, and the lastly is Netflix ranking. The first one is, as I told you before, Extraordinary Attorney Woo, and second is Insider. It's a story about cops in prison. And third one is Alchemy of Soul. Its genre is fantasy romance. And fourth is Change Day. It's romance reality show. The couples in danger of breaking up, change partners, and final choice after having date with others. It's fun. And fifth, The Good Detective. And sixth, The Cleaning Up, the financial crimes of part-timers. So today I introduce you about what's happening in Korea. This is my first clip, so I really became nervous. But I periodically introduce you what's happening in Korea. So please visit my channel often if you are interested in Korea. So see you next time. Bye. 다음 시간에 또 봬요. 안녕히 계세요.